Alright, cool. Just doing a quick video here, just some training. Mostly cardio. I did about an hour and a half workout earlier. I'm going to actually start posting a lot of the links to some of the workouts that I'm doing that I found online. Some of them are flexibility, some of them are striking, blocking, footwork, head movement, cardio when it comes to running, cardio when it comes to boxing workouts like shadow boxing, things like that. Damn, I don't know why my screen just flashed, but anyways, hopefully it's not glitching. But I'm going to actually start posting in a link of everything that I'm doing on a daily basis. I already did my workout for today. I was using this phone for music and everything like that, so I didn't record the video. But yeah, right now I'm just going to do some shadow boxing and just some things that I'm working on. My cardio is the biggest thing because I don't know. Everyone wants to say excuses. That's perfectly fine. Next fight there won't be excuses because that's all I'm working on right now is my cardio. For the last 4 months or so I've had like a shitload of phlegm and I've been like extremely sick and fatigued for the last 4 months. And probably on Monday I'm going to be going to the doctor to figure out what it is because it is a shitload of phlegm. And yeah, for the next fight I don't want there to be any excuses. As of right now, I'm just doing cardio as well as I'll post a link or some screenshots. Not in this video because I don't feel like editing right now. Maybe I'll put one screenshot, but don't feel like doing any other editing. So yeah, I have one page that I found online that's just for striking. It has like over 30 videos. It has like 10 pages worth of information of striking. The other one is defense and blocking. It could be anything from close up, and really getting in there, or even backing up. A lot of head movement too. So I'm really trying to focus on my cardio while I'm doing this. Because before, I could move around and I could take hits, and that's not the issue. A lot of people wanted to say that I stopped the fight because of the fact that I was getting beat up. So I'm going to tell you exactly why I stopped the fight. Because I'm a very logical person. I don't have fucking health insurance. I don't have, all the time in the world I have to work and all that kind of shit. Right now my living situation is kind of already fucked up as it is. I got to find another place most likely. And I got to figure out where the fuck that's going to be with a little bit of money that I have right now. That being said, after the second round, I knew I was getting tired. I knew my opponent was, he was probably going to get tired on the 4th or 5th round, but I knew I was going to be tired by that 3rd round and there was going to be no pushing through it. In the first round I came out, got a couple hits in, defended, got a couple hits in, then he came in and started pounding on me, took those punches, and then I went back. After that was pretty much the first round. It was really good on both sides. I started off the fight pretty good by, being the first one to throw, defending both punches, getting some punches in, that's it. Second round I was already, pretty fatigued, but it was actually still pretty decent because we both got a decent amount of punches in. He was definitely the more aggressor, so I was blocking a lot more punches and he was definitely landing more punches even if, I was blocking them. There was definitely a lot more punches thrown on him, even when he came in on me and I was just covered up. After that, going in right before the 3rd round, I'm pretty sure it was the 2nd round. That's where we were both firing. I got him with a couple good hits. Going into the 3rd round, it was more on his side when it came to throwing punches, and I was pretty much just covering up the whole time. Covering up, got a couple fires out. Covering up, got a couple fires out. He really wasn't even really covering up. At that point, he still had some energy. He was still putting some punches in there. I was getting some punches in that he wasn't blocking because he still had his energy. At that point in time, I realized that being logical, we had 3 more rounds left. Even if I continued, I knew for a fact that there's 2 possibilities. Very unlikely possibility that he was going to gas up by the 6th round just because they were only 2-minute rounds. And we both, maybe I get a knockout in, if he gasses up enough because he was starting to get a little bit tired. He even told me after the fight, I didn't realize this, but he even said he was getting tired. Obviously, he put on, you know, a good cover-up that he didn't look tired. I didn't really think that he was tired at all. So, that being said, I thought he had all the fucking energy in the world, and I was like, what's the point? A lot of people are saying, oh, you know, you're getting beat up, you're taking hits, and you couldn't handle the hits. That was not the case at all. At that point, he was definitely, especially an actual amateur fight, even if you're not landing punches that are actually really making good contact, knocking somebody out, he would have won the fight just because amateur fights and just fights of this nature at all, it really is about that one that's the aggressor as well as the person that is, you know, throwing more punches in general. My whole thing is, even taking punches, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm not making any money off this at all. And I really thought, obviously other people aren't seeing it this way, and that's perfectly fine. I'm very logical and a lot of people aren't logical. I was seeing it as this. Let's say if I kept going, block, 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 and fucking kept going in and just had him beating on me, and then throw a couple punches in there, get my punches in, and I get so tired that he gets a fucking punch in, and keeps hitting me in my fucking head. Let's say it gets to that point. It really wasn't getting to that point, like he did get some hits in, but I was defending. If I kept going, it would have been more hits to the head. Would I have been knocked out? I know for a fact I wouldn't have been knocked out because when he first started the fight, he was hitting me with his harder punches, and he got me with some really fucking hard punches that you can even see in the video that he pushed off of me. So, obviously you're getting tired in the end. He may have got me with more head hits, but I'm not getting paid for it. I don't have a doctor. I'm not fucking making money that, you know, why get injured training? That's why I used fucking headgear. I'm not making money for this. Even the next fight that I do, I plan on using headgear. Because after that fight, I plan on doing amateur fights and doing professional. Why go into that fight, even if I fucking win that fight and my nose is broken, what does that do for me? Even if I come out and I fucking swing on him next time, he gets me in my nose, cracks my nose, and I knock him the fuck out. Well, I got a broken nose I gotta take care of medically. It makes absolutely no sense. Some people that train, they have mom, dad, all that kind of shit, hell of amount of support. I live a life of going out fighting people, going out training, going out to work, sleeping outside. I may even fucking get to the point even now about sleeping at the park right across the street. There's a park literally right across the street from me. Literally. Like, there's the football field that you can fucking throw a rock out, and then right on the side, right in between, like this little fucking road that's for bikes and shit like that, there's a park. I sleep out there. That's the kind of life I live. Sleep out there, go train at a gym that I found, and that's it. Unlike other people where it's like, okay, you know what, they have to take a little bit of break because, you know, they fatigue themselves too much, they overwork their body. Well, I can't take fucking breaks. So, that's the reason why I fucking quit, is because I knew for a fact that it was very, in my head, it was very unlikely that he was gonna fatigue, and even if he didn't knock me out, he would have ended the fight, you know, throwing punches. I would have just been covering up the last fucking round. And that's a lot of times when people, even if, let's say I won the first 5 rounds, a lot of times with amateur fights is about that last round of how that person executed. Even if I hit him every time he didn't hit me once the first 5 rounds, if at the end of it he was just laying shots on me and I was just covering up, that could either end in a stoppage of the fight, even if I wasn't knocked out, or end in the fact that, you know, man, this person gassed out at the end. You know, if the fight was to continue, you know, more rounds, he would have won. That was like the same thing with fucking the, what's it called? The KSI versus Logan Paul fight. It was so 50-50, but at the end he was curled up. A lot of people said give it 30 more seconds, he would have been out. Well, that doesn't matter. You didn't have that 30 seconds, but a lot of people would have been like that. So that's just all I'm saying about that. You know, there won't be excuses next time because I can already see how people are, that they're very, very not logical people at all, to understand that I had my reasons for stopping, not because I was fucking hurt or anything like that. You can even ask Josh himself that after the fight, took the headgear off, we got drunk, we smoked, we fucking hung out, and just chilled. So, that being said, fucking, you know, people are gonna hate, that's good, because y'all motherfuckers are gonna build my channel without even fucking realizing it. Alright. I'm fucking training a little bit, and I gotta get some fucking food because I'm hungry. As a motherfucker, I'm getting some pizza. Yeah. So. See, when I fight when people that like you, I don't use fucking, anger and fucking adrenaline. The next fight, another thing too is next fight, just to make it a little bit more official, gonna try to have some money so I can get a fucking ring first off. What else? Beside that, I'm gonna make sure to have my own fucking place beforehand out there. So I can't be like, oh yeah, because I came in at 3 a.m., only slept till 7 a.m., till everybody was up, and the fight's not till fucking 6 a.m. Now, gonna relax at a normal time, drink, eat, sleep right, and do shit right. Start taking care of myself better because you know what? I realized that all I got is myself. And this fight opened up a new fucking kind of mindset, how I see things. So, yep. See you motherfuckers next time.